Welcome back to Mariner Center in Yarmouth as we get set for another game of the Pleasant Supplies Timber Cup. The 7:45 game, which amazingly is starting early, which is fantastic. You don't see that in a tournament very often. Features Bayview Hockey versus the West Kings Wolverines. I'm Jeff McGray along with John Surrett. 22.
It's either 22 or 29.
Just trying to get the goaltender.
Oh, it's 29 because there's 22.
Okay, so Aiden Esty is number 29. He'll be starting in goal for the West Kings Wolverines. In the other end, we have number 41, Gabe Rendell. Bayview has the puck shot out of the zone, and that will send Ryan Foley back to pick it up. He'll skate it in, stops up, and dumps it in, and backs off. And that will give McDowell a chance. He reverses field. Sent down ice, not offside. Not icing, rather.
I like the red and white. Kind of looks like Team Canada color kind of thing.
Yeah, it's a classic look. I like that look. See my friend John McKinnon on lines. Got himself a new jersey. Not fooling anyone, John. Played there by Bayview out and around. A couple of 18s battle for the puck. Brought in over the line by Bayview. Man gets knocked down. Eisner. He'll just dump that in and make a change. It was height, rather. Bayview controls the puck in their own zone. They'll try to spring it out, but it's kept in. Back behind their net. Braden Cole with the puck. Good pressure to knock it back down low, and Bayview will just shoot it down ice. And Caden Peters will take it there for West Kings. Skating from the left to the right with the puck now black in the Calgary Flames black, red, and yellow colors. Quick shot on goal there. And that one's stopped by Esty. First period action, 12:31, one shot only. It was just that one there. That was our first shot on goal. Controlled there. We see the referee's whistle jammed on him. See him tap it with the puck. Another save by Esty, and that will bring another face-off. Down deep. Whistle works this time. I think he's switching out whistles. We see him go to the pocket. You guys will have two whistles on him. And a quick rebound, and they score. And Bayview takes a 1-0 lead on a goal by Ethan McNeil on the rebound. He backhands it past the outstretched Aiden Esty. And it's 1-0, 12:22 left in the overhead view. Will show McNeil come into the screen here, and he just backhands it just out of the reach of the defender. And it's 1-0 Bayview early on, first period. 4-0 shots on goal. Good job on the replay to Quinn in the booth. Everyone is a volunteer here on MC Media, including Nick and Quinn and JR, myself, and John. David, and of course Mateo. So thank you to all of our volunteers, and of course all the volunteers that make a tournament like this work.
Oh, sorry, bud.
My partner's starting to get physical here. Quick shot on goal by Wyatt Ketty is absorbed there by Rendell, and he'll hold it for a face-off. Finds it in the gear. Turns it over to the linesman for a face-off to his right with just under 3 minutes left, gone. Just over 3 minutes gone. That's one of those situations where the linesman should back off and allow that song to continue.
Right?
It's happened, by the way.
It's like one of those things where, I gotta ask you something. Hold on.
If you play this song, I'm going to tie my skate. And I've actually seen that happen.
As it should.
The hijinks of the referees. These tournaments are as fun for referees sometimes as they are for the players. So you spend a whole weekend together. Puck battled for down in the corner. Meager.
Speaking of spending the whole weekend together, we got you tomorrow. You are running off on us.
I shall be around for some of it, I believe.
Oh, good man.
West Kings springs it, but only temporarily. It's shot back in. As number 15, Height, was trying to break off there. He's a little frustrated as it was chipped off his stick at the very last second. Wyatt Ketty was coming up there with a full head of steam. Took a bump there. Puck turned over, and Bayview will fire that out. Ketty comes up, just chips it inside the line, and Liam Shaw will bring it in for Bayview. Knocked off of the stick there. Referee Chris Newell just gets away from that action. Went from the younger guys to the more veteran officials in this game.
They had the rest up, save their energy.
Absolutely. They got lots of pizza fueling them now. We know that.
So this is Bayview's second game. West Kings and Bayview's both second game. West Kings played Yarmouth earlier. Yarmouth, I believe, won that one.
Okay.
And Bayview, I believe, beat Digby in their game.
Yeah, I tuned in briefly there when I was home, and Bayview was up, starting to open up a pretty good-sized lead on Digby.
Yeah, I think it ended 9-1 or something.
Of course, we have a point system, folks, as JR and I had talked about. So each period is worth a potential 1 point, a half a point if you tie. So Bayview will look to bring that out. Tompkins, good rush all the way up. Goes backhand, forehand, and it's kicked aside by Esty. West Kings with the breakout play. Rector. They get turned back. Good pressure by Bayview. West Kings doesn't panic. They eventually will get that loose, get it out over the line. But it's just quickly shot back in now, and McDowell skates around his net. All he sees are black jerseys, though. The forechecker has the puck hit his stick, and he loses his stick, but he does get it back. And it's kept in and fired from the point. Quick shot there by Eisner is turned aside. And controlled again by Bayview. Back to Eisner at the point. Cross ice pass. Spinning and firing that is Tompkins. And Esty will make the save. And we go back to some Belle Biv DeVoe, circa 1992 or something along that age. That vintage, I guess we'll say.
What was I, 12? Like.
Oh, great save off of the tip there. I don't know if it just hit him, but that puck deflected up high and went down, and it went off of the left skate of Esty. And Bayview pours it on early here with an 8-1 shots lead and a 1-0 lead. 8:14 left. Faceoff's going to come outside the zone. Not really sure why.
Well, the second shot, he roofed it. That went in the mesh.
Did go up into the mesh, yes.
Yeah.
So they ruled it was no tip. So he really got under that because it was straight up. But he's trying to get the bar, and I think it was rolling on him perhaps.
Yeah, at the very least, if it's vertical, it's certainly easy to lift. And a nice shot there off the goalie up into the mesh.
You see Rendell shaking his head a little bit there after it went off of him. And makes the save, does what he has to do. Exactly 8 minutes left, first period, as our cameraman to my left is dancing.
Oh, no, let's not go that far.
Well, he's bobbing his head.
Yeah, that's not
he's
dancing.
Dancing like you dance in a car. And he hears that we're having a discussion about him. O'Hearn gets that across, and it's turned aside again. The goaltender looks like he's going to be busy. Mr. Esty. That's deflected just wide. More pressure here as O'Hearn takes the puck behind the net. stolen, and Buckler will come out with it. He'll hand that off to the wing. Shepard will just dump it in. O'Hearn in forechecking, but it's broken out. McDowell just dumps that in. They finish a change. Set up there by Bayview. Long pass. Almost miraculously finds a stick where it was shot.
He got a piece of it, which waved off the icing.
It looked like it bounced over like 3 sticks there and was almost a breakaway. McDowell. He's getting checked there against the boards. Plays it around. McDonald. He's got it behind the net. Goes to put it to the boards, but the defenseman was pinching in towards the middle and vacated that spot, so Bayview has to start it out again. McDonald will fire that just wide. It comes off the end boards, and goaltender Esty will make a good play to put the mitten down on top of that just to the side as the replay shows.
They just missed that.
Yeah, that was the one that went straight up there. He had a really narrow angle, and he tried to fire that up into the roof, and it went up high and out of play for a face-off. Face-off controlled here by Bayview. Just dumped in by Cole. They surround the puck there. The puck carrier had a chance, it looked like, to get it out, and all of a sudden 4 black jerseys were all over him. Good battle there for the puck, and Lalonde will come back around, fire it all the way towards our side of the ice. That goes off of a stick up high, off the mesh and out of play. And the face-off will stay deep in the West Kings zone after the deflection.
Oh, is Sam down there on his own now?
Yeah, he had a little help that period, but now he's on his own. He shedded the hat, but he's still got the beautiful vest on. And
they gave his little backup a pointer on how it worked down there, and then now it's just Sam.
Played down low behind the boards. Controlled there. West Kings will bring it out. Hiltz. He flips that in on goal. And Rendell has to hold it as Hiltz was in forechecking on the play. Forces a face-off. 12-3 shots on goal. 1-0 Bayview. 5:43 left. Second period.
First period.
8th period.
Man, you've only been here like 2 games. How are you doing this?
It's been a long week, bud.
Did you have your old man nap yet? Come on.
It's my vacation day. And I had a shovel in my hand for part of it. And that's not right. But in any event, I digress. Bayview dumps that in to the West Kings zone. Kept in at the line and dumped down low for by Phelan. Buckler gets knocked off of the puck, gets it over to a teammate. Almost completely avoided the hit, but when he did get hit, he was on his back skate. And West Kings still on their heels. They go back for the puck. Every time you get the puck, there's somebody on you. Full credit to Bayview. Inside the zone, they clear it out. West Kings comes to their line, and now McDowell. Shot out to center ice. Bayview will dump that in, and McDowell will have another chance to clear. 2 guys on him. He turns it, but they had a little communication failure. Out front, quick chance in front of the net there. Good save by Esty off of number 21, McHardy. Still trying to learn the names here. Tripping penalty coming here against number 18, Hayden McDonald. With 3:59 left.
First power play of the game.
And it will go in favor of West Kings. And that'll bring the face-off all the way down low and to the other end. And give West Kings a chance to break this pressure and perhaps tie the game. Thank you to everybody for watching tonight on this year's version of the Timber Mart Cup. Pleasant Supplies Timber Mart Timber Cup. Great sponsor, stepping up and taking over this tournament after the Cook's Dairy had closed, and tournament's been around for a long time. Great holiday tradition here in Yarmouth, and it's great to have it back. Great to have you on MC Media tonight.
And while it might be mighty cold, it is nice to have winter.
And we got some rain coming, and that's a spill there in front. Goalie gets wiped out, taps the player on the arm. The net comes off. Face-off will stay down deep, it looks like, in the West King zone. I think he had some help there. We're going to get a replay of the crash into the net. Nothing he could have done there.
Yeah, no. And I don't think he was helped. It was just the battle. He lost an edge and came in hot. And
face-off,
you
you could make an argument the face-off could have come outside there. Goalie certainly knew that the player didn't do it on purpose, as you see him tap him there. West Kings with speed. Big body check there. And
oh, he's feeling that. I think he's reaching down on a leg.
yeah, Hunter Lalonde is staying down on this. Player hit him, almost missed the check there, and hopefully they didn't go knee on knee and cause any serious damage, as Lalonde's definitely in pain down there.
Yeah, he's struggling right now.
You see the trainer down here in front of us. The trainer's going to go out, but I see
the trainer or coach?
Team official down here wondering whether or not he's going to have to come out. Lalonde up to his skates on his own.
Not putting a lot of weight on that leg.
Yeah. When he sidestepped the hit, it ended up, I think the legs connected. And
here's the replay.
See an angle here.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, the check became kind of a slew foot knee.
Yeah.
And that knee went hard in the board, so.
Hard to gauge intent there, but that leg was hung out there a little bit. And
well,
could have gone either way.
He was going to finish his check, and he turned out of it, but
knocked down with a high stick there, as Beersford had knocked it down, and he was the first one to play it, and that'll bring the face-off just down in front of the West Kings line. If there had been a penalty there, I would have been fine with it. I'm also fine with it not being a penalty. I don't think there was any malicious intent there, but.
Is that the Mariners trainer who's on hand?
The Mariners trainer would be with the Mariners in Truro.
Oh, they're on the road. That's right.
West Kings tries to spring that across the line. Broken up, and Eisner will dump that around. Kept in at the line by West Kings. Now Buckler with the puck. Quick slap shot on the one-time by Beersford. And a good glove save by Rendell. It was a pretty hot shot on the one-timer. He was able to tee it up there. He's kind of on his back foot, but got a lot on it. Good glove save. And we've got another penalty coming. This time it's interference against Bayview Hockey. And it's a two-man advantage for 39 seconds or less. Interference being charged to Eisner there.
Big chance here for West Kings.
Yeah, West Kings could certainly benefit here with a goal. Controlled there. Stick, they lose the stick there, and that almost makes it a 5-on-2 for a second. They recover from it. Puck ends up on the back of the net, but it's knocked away. Solid body contact there. As Hiltz knocks his man off the puck. The puck was under him, so the quick whistle comes because the player is on top of the puck, and they don't want a bunch of hacking at the player that's prone on the ice. 13 seconds left.
What? Hockey players would never use their stick to hit another player in this sport. What are you talking about?
Never.
Right?
Still 5-on-3 for 13 seconds or less. There's 18, I'm sure, will be chomping at the bit. Hayden McDonald to get out. Face off to the right of Rendell. One back by Bayview. That's a great win when you're down 5-on-3. They get the dump down ice. That will do it for the first penalty. Bring it down to a 5-on-4 in favor of West Kings. As McDonald jumps out, goes right to the bench, and Ty Skiffington steps in for him. Bayview goes for the clear. It's blocked. And Tringle will just dump that in. First on it is McKay. And he'll dump it down ice. Picked up there by West Kings just outside their own line. Played off for Tringle. His pass had to be settled down. They come in over the line. McDowell, Kendall McDowell. We got two McDowells on the ice.
Oh, that got through.
It did get through, but just trickles through the crease and wide after it hit a body. And one time clear there by Skeffington, gets glass and all the way down ice. Goalie Esty has to come out and play the puck. 1:07 left. First period action, 27 seconds left in the penalty. Good kill so far for Bayview. One good chance for West Kings on the power play.
Yeah, certainly not as many chances they would have liked, but
Beersford doesn't like the pressure and has to spin back. That'll waste valuable seconds, and the power play is just about over. And West Kings, that puck goes off a leg, and you could see goaltender Esty a little alarm. You heard a little scream there from a fan.
The mums over here.
Must be a mum.
Yeah, the mums over here watching that game did not like that bounce. That was a scary reaction for them.
Good pass down low, and Osborne looked to be in alone. He got stopped, and then there was a quick rebound. So Esty holds the fort back to even strength. 22.6 seconds left.
Nice chance there off the boards, just able to get the right lumber on it.
West Kings gets turned back on the change by the referee after taking too long, so they'll probably have a guy tossed out of the draw here. Face off deep in the West Kings zone. Controlled there by Ray McDowell. All the way around, kept in. Dying seconds, and they score a wraparound. Just turns his back on it and fires it. Tough chance there for the goaltender.
There's not a lot you can do on an unknown shot like that. That puck is just bouncing. He swats at it.
Yeah, Tompkins, his back was to the goalie, and he just bats at the puck, and it worked out well for him. It was a bouncing puck, and you'll see the replay here.
Like he's skating away, he just kind of hits it, and it goes in the right place on the back corner.
Yeah, and it beats the goaltender down low on the stick side, and it's 2-0 Bayview. They'll win the first period as we go down into the dying seconds.
And we should have a flood after this one.
High stick on the play. Doesn't matter as the period winds down, and we will have a flood. Thank you for watching tonight on the Pleasant Supplies Timber Cup. Brought to you on MC Media by all of our volunteers, and we'll see you in a few minutes.
Or sit silently disappointing, you're scaring me down.
I walked through the door with you. The air was cold, but something about it felt like home somehow. And I left my scarf there at your sister's house, and you've still got it in your drawer even now. Oh, your sweet disposition, my wide-eyed gaze. We're singing in the car, getting lost upstate. Autumn leaves falling down like
Welcome back to Mariner Center. So we get set for second period action between Bayview Hockey and West Kings Wolverines here at the Pleasant Supplies Timber Cup, the 2021 edition. Jeff McGray, my partner, will be along shortly. Bayview leads 2-0 after one period of play. Teams have switched ends, and now Bayview in the black with red and yellow trim will be skating from left to right on your screen, right to left on your screen, rather. They come to center ice with it. West Kings back in their own zone. Kendall McDowell turned over in front. Quick shot and a great blocker save by Esty off of Mahar. Good play on the turnover to get that in front for a great opportunity right off the bat. And Esty forced to make another save from the point, and he'll glove and hold. 14-18 left, second period action. Face off to the left of Esty. West Kings will try to get that out. A little bit of a scrum in the corner for it. Played back to the point. McCarty had centered that in front. Now he gets the puck back in the corner. Battle there, Liam Shaw. McCarty back there. McDonald. Centering pass, comes back to the point. Braden Cole dumps it down for Liam Shaw, and they keep the cycle going. West Kings with a chance to clear, but it's spun off of the stick. And McCarty will play that to the point. Back pass there, misses everybody. And Bayview will have to go out to center ice. Dumped in quickly by Osborne. It comes off the back boards, and Esty smothers that and holds on for a face-off. This time to his right, 13:22 left, second period action. 18-6 shots on goal in favor of Bayview with a 2-0 lead over West Kings Wolverines here at Mariner Center. After the win in the offensive zone, Tompkins, who had the second goal, fired that. It goes off a leg, and it's controlled there by West Kings in their own zone. McDowell, that's Ray McDowell, plays it up. Goes off of a stick of a West Kings player, Devin McDonald, and right in on goal, and it's held there by Gabe Rindell. Face-off will be to his left with 13:02 left. Deep in the Bayview zone. Shot cleared off the boards. Good battle there for about 5 players battling for it in amongst the skates, just in front of the time box. Eventually, Bayview will control and dump it in over the zone. Ray McDowell will clear it out quickly. Devin McDonald makes the pass for Tompkins. He backtracks, fires it from the slot, top of the circle rather, and quick save there by Esty, and he'll hold on. Not quite to the dramatic amount as the last game, but the shots are a bit overwhelming, 19-7 in favor of Bayview.
Yeah, no, but a strong showing, and it was a strong showing earlier today, so it is to be expected. West Kings really needs to win a couple more shifts and some battles, and that 5-on-3 they had just were unable to really capitalize on it.
Back to the point. Bayview just dumps that back in and tries to keep the cycle going. Mahar. Rinse and repeat. Finally, they spin it off of his stick, but it just skirts away quickly on Rector, and that allows Bayview to dump it back in. Pass up to the headman. Bayview turns back West Kings. Kendall McDowell battling there against O'Hearn. Just in over the line. Offside waved off. Beck McKay. Back to the line, Sean Campbell. And it's played there by Skeffington. He gets some relief from O'Hearn, and they'll control it down low. O'Hearn goes to the ice. There's 3 white jerseys there, and they'll come away with the puck. They get it just down ice. Icing initiated by the back linesman, and it's enough as the play is completed. 11 minutes exactly left second period action. Face-off will come back down into the West King zone.
So we got 6 games on the schedule tomorrow, starting off with Yarmouth with Digby at home here at 10 a.m. and then straight on through to 6:45, and that'll wrap up pretty much around 9 tomorrow.
West Kings playing a little uphill against this Bayview team. Bayview out front. Good job to come back on the back check there by Bugler. And it's controlled there. Flip back in. The West Kings will control in their own zone. Play that down. Steal in front. Almost in alone was Liam Shaw. Was taken away from him just at the last second after he had forced the turnover. Battle down low with the puck. And West Kings will control it there. It's skated out, but another turnover. Like I said earlier, every time West Kings tries to get it out, there's a black jersey or 2 or 3, and they're relentless.
Yeah, those lanes are pretty much clogged.
They're doing a great job of just cycling perfectly every time. So it's like trying to hold back water. Back to the point. Tompkins will fire that. Good pass in, and that makes it 3-0 as Devin McDonald takes that pass and converts it over the blocker side of the goaltender Esty. 3-0 Bayview.
Yeah, a good pressure in the offensive end, able to take that puck away up high, and a nice pass across to the open man there who had all day to take that shot. And that was going to be tough to save no matter what.
Yeah, the replay shows the tail end, which was a fine shot. Good, like I say, good conversion there. But the pass was great vision to find that man all alone cutting to the net. They're in again. Tompkins tries to split the D. You see him take a peek over his shoulder when he goes to retrieve the puck. Just loses it there, and now Nathan Shepard takes a bump, loses the puck. Quick shot off the dasher board and up out of play as Jack Tompkins whistled that in a bid to get his second of the game. He has a goal and an assist thus far. Weird hop off the dasher boards, the rounded part of the boards there. And went up over the glass. Landed down in the Zamboni area.
It was a little interesting earlier today when all the school kids and such were here. A puck would get sent out of play, and you had people going to get the souvenir. And I'm like, we don't even get that in the Mariners games.
Yeah, the little kids used to like to get those Mariners pucks because the Mariners pucks are all labeled with the Mariners logo and stuff. So used to try to nab them for a kid when I was lining those games. But like you say, it's not a real event to get a puck. Although when I was a kid watching what we used to call back in the senior league, we used to love to go get those pucks. Seems silly now, but it's not like a foul ball in baseball.
Well, at a major league game, for sure. But
it'd be a great souvenir.
Yep. I have been to Major League Baseball games. I don't believe I've gotten a foul ball, but there are a lot of live sporting events that I would like to go to in the future.
Good save there by Esty. See him trying to find that puck after it hit him. Bayview was trying to come out on the wraparound. Controlled behind the net by McDowell. That's Ray McDowell. Makes one good move and then has the puck. You can't count on one thing working. You beat one man and all of a sudden another guy comes.
Well, he came out of his zone way too casual there.
I don't think he knew there was a guy behind him, and of course on the long change there, he doesn't have his own bench to tell him man on. So that player snuck out of the cracks there and almost took the puck and went in alone. Weird hop off the transition between the glass stanchions.
Yeah, it hit the player first and just kind of went vertical.
That's an ugly hit from behind, I'm sure. It's going to be checked from behind, and he went in heavy. Probably a 5 in a game, maybe even. You might even see here. Not much question there what he's going to get. Checking from behind. So that will be a game misconduct. I believe he called 2 minutes for a game misconduct for checking from behind. So the West Kings player is being told right now by the linesman that his night is done.
Yeah, that's a dangerous hit away from the boards like that. Player facing away.
Cole Height will be shown the door, and we'll have someone go in and serve the 2 minutes for him. Shockingly, I heard someone say, "Come on, ref." But that's a good call. Definitely 2 in a game on that. So.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Tringle going to serve that penalty. Bayview onto the power play, leading 3-0. Second period action. They cut that to the net. It's knocked away, but Caden Peters will control. Good shot and a blocker save, and this shot wide there. I think we'll give the goalie a second.
Yeah, I think he got a pad save on the kick.
I think he made a pad save on the rebound. Yeah, absolutely. So full credit to Esty. He's hanging in there. Bayview. Quick shot on the one-timer. Good job to get down by Caden Peters and block that clearing attempt. Controls it. Not attacking him real heavy out high. Out front, you just feel like impending doom coming here for West Kings as Bayview is just everywhere. They come in, control it out wide, and a good clear to relieve some of the pressure.
And get a change.
By O'Hearn, absolutely. Get some fresh bodies out there. 45 seconds left in the penalty. 6 minutes left here, second period action. Braden Cole. Now it's controlled back to the point. Osborne. Chips it for Tompkins. I've already pointed out he has a goal and an assist. Working the power play over here on this side. Osborne. Just shot down in. McNeil, who had the first goal in the game. Played out front. It goes off of the skate of Keddy and bounces to his goalie there. Trying to help, but he almost kicked it in the direction of his own net. Goalie helps him out there and gets the face off with 5:26 left. Second period action. 10 seconds left in the minor penalty. Face-off win for Bayview. Back to the point. Eisner. Glove save by Esty. Kills 2 seconds.
Communication down there between the bench and the penalized player.
They're telling the player to come to the bench, and they're going to send a player out for him. Oftentimes, you'll send the guy right on, but you're not gaining a lot of real estate here when it's so close to the bench. You see the player sprint off the bench and take over to try to come back. Now he'll join in the rush. West Kings up in over the line. McNeil picks up the puck. He's in alone. Try to buy some time. He'll go behind the net. Skates out in front, plays it in front.
Nice stick work there by the goalie.
Real nice save by Esty and presence of mind to clear it away. With a man on his doorstep. Dumped down low. Out front. crisp passing
Oh.
here for Bayview.
Nice poke check there.
Devin McDonald just fires that wide. We're at even strength, but it's hard to tell right now. McDonald out front, and they score. Ethan McNeil with his second goal of the game. McNeil from McDonald, and we'll see there'll probably be a second assist on the play, and that makes it 4-0 Bayview, 4:21 left.
And that is goals in both periods for sure. So as long as Bayview keeps the score as it is, they're going on maximum points right now.
Yeah, they were leading 2-0, and now they're leading 4-0, so they've got 2 goals in each period here. 30-7 shots on goal. Is it starting to take the same tone as our last match? So McNeil from McDonald and Tompkins, 3-point game for Tompkins so far. McNeil with 2 goals. Same guy striking over and over again here for Bayview. Shot in by West Kings, Wyatt Ketty. Bayview with a chance over on the far side. That's hemmed off, so they will play it back around to this side. Just out over the line, dumped in, onside. And that's a chance for Buckler to go in over the line, but he goes the other way with it. Plays it back and just shot into Bayview zone. They'll just flip it down, not enough for icing. First one on it will be Kendall McDowell for West Kings. Turns that, he has 2 guys all over him. They head the puck off and take it there. O'Hearn out front. Quick turnaround shot for Mahar. Just goes wide. And this line's got the cycle going. West Kings will break it out. Lance Hiltz with the puck. The man all over him as they complete the change there at the line. Heads up there by West Kings player to not come out at the wrong time. Dumped in by Bayview into the West Kings zone. Full head of steam there. Beersford tries to get that just to the line though, not out. In amongst some skates. Good play to play that down low. McCarty from a sharp angle is stopped by Esty, and he'll hold it for a face-off. 31-7 second period.
Yeah, West Kings really struggling to get any kind of offensive control going. Bayview dictating the play to them right now.
Yeah, they're a real menace. If you're playing from the West Kings perspective here, they're just everywhere. Full credit to them for the swarming attack that they keep bringing here. They pressure the puck very efficiently.
Oh.
And another goal here. The shot from the point was Braden Cole, and we'll see who tips it.
They're tapping 21.
Yeah,
They're saying he's got it.
Yeah. Nathan McCarty is the player that his teammate was tapping him on the head saying it's him, it's him. We'll see if that's where it gets credited. Usually they'll go along with that on it. Who got that tip, guys?
Yeah, that looked like a redirect because he had his glove up thinking he had the line on it. It's just a long floater.
I believe it'll be McCarty from Cole and then somebody else. And it's 5-0 in favor of Bayview with 2:15 left in the second period. Do we do straight time in a bit of a rout?
In a 5-goal lead in the third on that rule sheet that I showed you earlier,
Probably
it will be running time.
One switchback. We have another penalty coming here.
With an assist to number 2, Liam Shaw. And the number 22, Braden Cole. Time of the goal, 2 minutes.
2 minutes for number 2.
It's going to go to,
That's McCarty.
number 2, Liam Shaw.
And Cole.
I didn't see the call. There's a discussion down there, so.
Just as we're having that discussion there, Liam Shaw gets the penalty, but he was also credited with the second assist on the 5-0 goal. So to the power play for West Kings, their second power play of the game. We'll just let this play.
Way to go, Sam.
It was good of him to buzz that. What did you want? The referee comes over. He says, nothing. I just wanted this play to continue.
I just want a little bit more tunes in my life.
Don't ever do that again.
I'm taking that vest back, sir.
Hiltz plays it to the line.
4 minutes for slew footing.
4 minutes for slew fitting.
1:58.
That's why he didn't know what he had heard there. There is no 2 minute for slew footing, and the I wasn't sure. It was the signal for it was for the slew foot on the referee, but I was wondering what the signal was because it was almost like a glove to head pass, but in an underhand fashion. So,
Yeah, I have no idea what that
was. So it makes
was.
sense now in hindsight what he was calling the slew foot. Now, I haven't been at a clinic in a couple years since they started enforcing the slew foot. Now, maybe they went to that. That's too many men. They got away with it. And you can see number 8, Tompkins, is definitely aware of it as he was saying, what are you doing to the referees? You see he had his hands up in the air, pointing out that there was being played along the bench there by the player when they were in the middle of the train wreck of a line change.
Well, I think he was also yelling, what are you doing, as in, I am wide open. Could you please pass me the puck and not worry about what's happening on the bench? Going to get another penalty called here.
We do have another penalty. This one's going to be the West Kings. And it's going to be a hooking penalty with 40.1 seconds left. That will bring it down to a 4-on-4 skating situation here, as there's still 2:42 left. You get the, yeah, you see the hook there is just holding up his man behind the play. Number 16, Lance Hiltz, will be charged with that hook. As I say, 4-on-4 power play, or not power play, straight time here for number 28. Will control the puck, Kendall McDowell.
Ray McDowell. 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 41 seconds.
As the second period winds down, they bring it up to center ice. They fire that. It goes into
It went to Ray, not Kendall, I
the
think.
mesh.
Yeah, Ray McDowell, 7.
Yeah, absolutely. They had 15 on the board, which
Oh,
is
they
either
cleared it up? Okay.
which 16. They had 16 on the board, and then they changed it.
Sam's got pizza fingers going on down there.
I had originally said Lance Hiltz. Yeah, there's tomato sauce fingerprints all over the place. Confused me when he said McDowell as well, because there was 16 on the board, but there's never 16 in the box. I'm surprised he didn't buzz again. Tringle knocks his man down. Fans with not much to cheer about for West Kings take advantage of that situation. In over the line. Still on a 4-on-4. Period winds down. We'll stay on the ice here as we had a flood after the last period. So 2:02 left in the Bayview penalty, 1:20 left in the West Kings penalty. And after 2 periods of play, 33-8 shots on goal in favor of Bayview. 5-0 lead.
Yeah, the shot advantage, and if we had a stat for zone time, it would certainly be heavily tilted, just like the shots.
Yarmouth Mariners leading 3-1 against Truro on the road tonight.
You just got like a Twitter notice for that, right? Not like
Yeah.
you're sitting here watching the game
Never.
while calling it a tournament, right? Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
I would never do that.
Good to know.
Goaltenders are ready. We'll see when the referees are. And the linesmen are doing rock, paper, scissors for something. And not really sure why. Choosing which end is going to be taken here. I don't know if there's a coach that's hot, that they don't want to go stand in front of that bench. But I've worked a million games with John McKinnon and about 1,000 with Happy, and I have no idea why they just did rock, paper, scissors.
Who's shoveling whose car out after? Like,
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Somebody just came out on the wrong end. That's all I know for sure.
you'll have to find out and let me know later.
I'm sure everyone's on the tip of their seats here. Shot down. Still 4-on-4.
As we know, rock, paper, scissors is the only way to decide critical things. So it's something that has to be major.
Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock.
No, we're not going that far.
Oh,
Oh, nice save.
Yeah, good save there and on a good rush. As Tompkins is having a game. That one was Osborne. Controlled there up against the glass. Still 4-on-4 action. Shot on goal. Another save by Esty. He's definitely been busy. Captain Cole taking off the puck there. He persists. It's Kendall McDowell. And West Kings, you hear wheel, wheel, wheel. Caden Peters up to the line. He gets some help from Lance Hiltz. Bayview brings it back in over the line. And they have a
Good.
steal.
They're going to give a call on 6. Good.
A slashing penalty here. And Owen Osborne.
He got frustrated at getting hit a couple times along the boards and started lashing out with the lumber. So, like I said, I'm glad that got called.
Time box has the penalty timer running. Oh,
yeah,
because we're in straight time. Perfect. So that penalty, the penalty will elapse here while the referee fixes the strap on the goaltender, Gabe Rundell. And as soon as the puck is dropped, the player can go back on the ice. That'll return it to 5-on-4. Although there's only 3 players on the ice.
Because of that fourth man coming on.
Well, now they were actually short a man. Oh, I see. Now the other penalty is up there, so it wasn't showing both penalties on the board. Number 6 got must have got 4 minutes for slashing or something there because it's a 3-minute penalty. That's why his penalty didn't start. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why they started with 3. Yeah. Those straight time things you're not used to seeing the straight time. You don't see it in any games that we call. So one penalty elapsed and another one didn't start until the play was started. Bayview will continue on the penalty kill here. 3-minute penalties as a result of the straight time. Faceoff will come all the way down in the Bayview zone, up 5-0. Clock running here. It's going to come outside. It's going to come to center ice as there was a mistaken icing call here. The linesman also didn't recognize the manpower situation, so I feel a little better.
Well, there you go.
And you can see the linesman explaining that there was a mistake made on the play.
That was a wild bounce off a stat in there.
He actually got a pretty good shot on goal off the indirect. West Kings player dumped his man. He went down a little easy, but lost his stick in the process. Play continues. Shot down ice. And back forward is Caden Peters. He'll hand it off for Tringle, rather. Dumped in. Bayview will play that away. Shepard gets it to the point. His return pass is picked off. And Jack Tompkins, dominant performance for him, gets it down deep. He's getting held and hooked there.
Yeah, he's going to get that call.
Full can opener there, and eventually the referee had no choice but to make that call as Tompkins was spun away, and it's going to be a hook. Tompkins with a good job to keep his feet moving even after he felt the hook, and he forced the man to take him.
So that's usually what'll do it, right? They're going to get the lumber in there, but don't give up on the play. And
eventually there is Kendall McDowell will go off for 3 minutes for hooking. 4-on-4 action here for about 25 seconds. Out front, number 9, Ethan McNeil. Pass behind the net, intercepted. Bayview controls though. McNeil.
To number 28, Kendall McDowell. 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 10:15.
Bayview comes out of that with the puck. McNeil brings it to the point, gets it back, slips it down low. No reason to pour on the gas here. You just quickly play it back and forth. Slap shot from the point. by McKay is absorbed by Esty, and he'll hold on for a face-off. 2:13 left in the penalty kill by West Kings. 9:21 left, third period action here. 5-0 Bayview over West Kings. The 2021 Pleasant Supplies Timber Cup on MC Media. Jeff McGray along with John Surrett as my partner puts his head down, smiling behind his mask.
I was trying to hold back the laugh. You were picking on me for doing it to you earlier, so I was like, no reactions.
You're not a poker face, that's for sure.
Oh, put money on the table. We'll see how that goes.
Campbell will fire. Sorry, not Campbell. That's McKay. Fires that. Esty with another save. Good hustle there to bring that out. Rector was trying to get loose. Skeffington with the puck. Plays it back to the point. Quickly over for McKay. A shot pass there. Now it's controlled by Skeffington. He walks the line with it, hands it off for Beck McKay. And Esty will make the save and hold on for a face-off to his left. As the clock continues to run here. Straight time when it's 5-0 or more, or with a 5-run advantage. It's a 5-goal advantage here. Third period action. Face-off deep in the West King zone. Pushed forward. Wyatt Ketty controls. Stops up. But no matter which way he goes, there's a black jersey there waiting for him. Cleared down ice with 25 seconds left in the penalty. And West Kings will take off some of the pressure. Bayview goes back to start it out behind their own net. Controlled and all the way out for Liam Shaw. He fires it there, and a bad break for Esty as he reached out for it and may have put a puck that was going wide into his own net to hit the inside of his stick and deflect it in. And it's 6-0 Bayview.
Churro's having a bit of a meltdown.
Expect to win. Hashtag
There was
expect to win.
There was a big fight. Someone got tossed. Someone else was going to the bench and decided to vocalize. He just got tossed.
As my partner and I cover the Yarmouth Mariners games on Hockey TV for MC Media, we're also following action in Truro as the Mariners have opened up a bit of a lead. 4-1. Not that we're big fans or anything.
I don't even like hockey.
6:28. I get that impression sometimes. Quick shot from the point, Tompkins.
Nice save.
A nice save by Esty bouncing back after that tough break. It just broke his spirit a little bit. He's played real hard, and Bayview is just everywhere. And it's a frustrating game when that happens. And one goal I could fault him for in the whole night was the last one. Wicked shot just up over the head. Goes off the glass, and now walking into one. Great save by Esty, and 2 more, maybe 3 more. And he bounces back there, and he deserves some stick taps there and some love from the defense. Good job by Esty. You see off the bench quickly, I appreciate that. Caden Peters was watching, and he comes right off the bench and taps his goalie, recognizing just how much his goalie's battled for him. And the replay shows about 4 good chances there. Mercifully, West Kings gets it out over the line. 5 minutes left. We have had one ejection in this game, and when it's a blowout like this, you just hope for no one to get injured, no one to get suspended because it's a tournament, of course, and no one to get injured. Of course, you never want anyone to get injured.
Yeah. Unless it's Tom Brady.
Well, no, not me. I love Tom Brady. He's not even on my team anymore, and I still love the guy.
Chance in low there. That just gets flung wide.
Did have a chance to catch the Mannington cast on Monday night. I don't know if you've caught it yet, but the Manning brothers do a simulcast of the game on Monday Night Football, and of course they had to watch.
Was it entertaining at least?
It was probably what they think you and I are. The Abbott and Costello routine there is the.
Well, good on them then.
They're more just telling stories, and they have guests on and stuff. And they made a David Letterman interview unfunny, which is not easy. Bayview keeps it inside the line.
West Kings doesn't play until 5 p.m. again tomorrow, so they can certainly get rested up after this one because they're going to need some good points tomorrow.
Kids this age don't need rest. What are you talking about?
They totally need rest.
They're high school kids.
I didn't say they needed a lot.
They could go again right now. Just hopefully not against Bayview. As West Kings controls it in their own zone. Wyatt Ketty. Puck stolen. And a quick shot and an easy save this time for Esty, and he'll hold it for a face-off. 3:34 left. Back on the air tomorrow. MC Media coverage at 10 a.m.
When are you going to be here? Are you going to be here for the morning games or are you going to be later?
I'm actually not sure yet. I don't have full control over my schedule tomorrow as of yet, so. Played inside the line. Bayview will wind up the slap shot. Kicked aside by Esty. 3 minutes left. 6-0 Bayview. They just keep it in. No signs of letting off the gas here at all as they're just keeping the pressure down low. And controlled there. Tompkins again. He fires that. Good save by Esty. Down in the butterfly. Gets the hand up. You putting expect to win hashtag on the
Nope,
on
I
Twitter?
had a fan ask me what kind of chowder they had here, and I was explaining that it was a delicious seafood chowder, and they confirmed sadly of the shellfish allergy, so they can't experience it.
They're hoping for just the fish chowder.
Oh,
as
they
opposed
might.
to the. Yeah, they're all good, I guess. I'm not a lobster guy, but I do make an exception for lobster chowder. I don't mind.
Oh, yeah.
But
Hey, if you're here tomorrow, get some. It is delicious. I will give free shout-outs for them all the time.
well, living in this community, my opinion that seafood doesn't get better than where we live.
Oh, no, trust me. I've gone to the States. I did a Red Lobster once. I will never do it again. Never, ever. It is not even the same. It's like a different food.
Wow, it probably is.
It was the worst.
Like
so,
when you
yeah.
watch a Wendy's commercial and they proudly claim how good their fish sandwich is, and it's like, I don't know where they caught what kind of Pacific codfish thing that thing is, but it's nothing we want to eat down in this neck of the woods where we know what real seafood is.
Oh, yeah, no. If you want seafood, you stay here. When you travel, you try something different. Like, you get Chinese or something.
I have had great seafood before in Ontario, which was weird. But it was an Irish pub, and it was fantastic. Good.
A lot of eager parents down here just hoping to get on the board as they come down low.
Trying to break that goose egg. West Kings battling hard here. Give them credit. They haven't given up, and they forced the goaltender, Gabe Rendell, to come up big there. Made a couple of pretty good saves. A little battle in front of the bench. West Kings player wisely just stays out of the fray. Skates through that. Dump down ice. 30 seconds left. It's going to be a win for Bayview. The only thing that's in contention is what the score will be.
So here's an interesting question for you as this wraps up. Knowing how the periods work, you've already given up the point. So do you pull your goalie late in a game like this just to try and score a goal to tie it? Because if once they score again, it's not going to matter, right?
It can't hurt. Yeah, it's a perfect 5-point win here for Bayview, no matter what happens here in the last few seconds. As the period comes to an end, and Bayview will take that 6-0 lead and take 5 points into the bank over West Kings. And we thank you, everybody, for watching tonight on MC Media. The Pleasant Supplies Timber Mart Timber Cup 2021 on MC Media. I'm Jeff McGray along with John Surratt. Thank you for watching, everybody. We'll stay with it for the players of the game, and then we'll tune off until tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., and we'll be back with you.
Some of us will at least. We have a very committed crew that'll be here probably all weekend.
Devin McDonald gets MVP for Bayview. Maybe Esty.
And the MVP for West Kings, number 17, Keelan Buckler.
Keelan Buckler, number 17.
He looks a little shocked at that one, like, what, really?
I won. So thank you,
Fans,
folks. We'll
that
see you
concludes
tomorrow
day
on
one
MC
of the
Media.
Timber Cup.
Stay safe, and like he said, we will see you tomorrow, folks. Thank you.